Well, he's qualified. He's got an AFCA license, but that's not the main criteria. The main criteria is someone who I think, and Soline thinks, can change the way we do things in women's football. I think you're all pretty well aware that we haven't been that successful in the women's game. And if we keep on doing what we're doing, we're going to keep getting the same results. I've got a lot of faith and trust in Cabaran, as does Soline and the president and the GS, that he's someone who can change the way we do things. We want to create a more professional environment in the women's teams. We want to create a more positive environment in the women's teams. But we could appoint Emma Hayes, the women's coach in Chelsea, or Serena Weidman, the English women's coach. It's not going to make any difference at the moment, because we need to change the way we do things, and that means our priority in the next couple of years is to establish competitions for women's. I was up at Selangor yesterday. The Selangor FA are doing a great job with their women's league, but we need that to be a lot longer duration, so when the girls come into camp, they're prepared. At the moment, the girls coming into camp are coming in without any competition, or most of the girls are coming in without any competition. So a couple of weeks ago when we had a camp, we tested the girls. They were given a personal training program, so when they come in again today, we'll be able to test them again and see if they've done what they were supposed to have done. So in answer to your question, Farah, I think we're looking for some changes. We want to change the way we do things, and I think Cabaran I was lucky enough I actually ran his B licence back in 2018, and I've seen him work. I know he's a dedicated coach, and it's a great opportunity for him. He's head of grassroots and he's still going to maintain that role, but like Layla, who's going to be his assistant for the under-20s, they need practical experience in coaching as well. So it's a great opportunity for him, and I'm sure he'll do a good job.
Cabaran, maybe you can just give us your thoughts on being appointed.
So mula-mula selamat pagi semua. This is mula-mula saya ingin mengucapkan terima kasih kepada FM lah, memberi kepercayaan kepada saya untuk membimbing skuad bawah 20 ni. I think this is a very good challenge. Okay, we take this as a very good challenge. Of course, we want to do the best as possible. We will prepare the best we can, and at the same time, we set realistic targets, but we're going to be realistic of what we want. And what I'm looking for is a good performance from the girls, and hopefully moving the team forward. So that's for me.
Can I just ask the KPI and also what are some of the competitions that you'll be involved in, any friendlies, training camps and such, the plan for this team?
So for this under-20s, our camp starts today. So players will be reporting today. We have a 2-week training camp. We've scheduled 3 training matches in between this. Am I allowed to announce who we're playing? The Mongolia? Yeah. So on the 2nd of March, we will be playing against Mongolia in a friendly match. That is what probably be one of our tougher tests to see just before we leave. We're leaving for the tournament on the 8th of March. So we're looking forward to being as prepared as we can, and looking forward for a good camp from the girls.
Something I wanted to ask you, the other day you guys had a training camp for under-17?
Under-17. Tryouts.
Tryouts?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you can just give us your point of view on how the talent was over there, and then some of the things that you kind of impressed with, and some of the things that you felt were lacking.
Actually, for the under-17 tryouts, we work the same way we have to work with the under-20. But for the under-17, we had a bit more time to see more players. So we did some festivals in Sabah, Penang, KL, and we watched some matches, and we invited some academies to train over here in FAM fields to be able to see more girls, and also we saw the girls from SSMS, sports schools in Sabah. I saw many young players. We invited 43 players. I was impressed of the physical abilities of these players. If we are talking about the age, they are 15, 16 years old, but they're very tough and strong. They have good physical abilities and good technical abilities, but it's still individual. And as Scott said, I think we lack the competition spirit. The girls, they don't play usually. So the tryouts was very good. We still have time to see more players. The list will be open until we leave for the under-17 AFC qualifiers. So we still have 2 more festivals to do in Sarawak and Johor to see more players. And also we're gonna visit as many as sports schools here to see more talents, because I believe this age group, we have so many young players, and we need to make sure that we reach as many players as possible.